Now on the OAuth screen, you select your Google credentials, and then it asks for you to allow the scopes of this add-on. So it is asking for you to allow the cross-compare script to see, edit, create, and delete your Google Sheets spreadsheets. And then there's the second scope, which is display and run third-party web content in prompts and sidebars inside Google applications. Well, this is needed just for the user interface. So to be able to show this user interface, you have to allow these scopes. So, and what do you need the user interface for? You need that to be able to actually click on the macro and run the button. Then during the run of the script, it also asks for input. It asks where your data is, in which columns your data is in. So to display that prompt, to display that user interface, you need to allow the script to show you these user interface menus. Now I'll click on allow over here. Now the OAuth scopes are allowed. So now I go to the extensions menu, cross-compare and cross-compare. And it asks for the first column. I write the first column letter. It asks for the second column where there is data. I write that. And then it does a check. So are these two columns the ones I want to use? Yes, those are the ranges I want to use. And then it gives a pop-up. The comparison is created successfully. So for all those pop-ups, the second scope is required, where you are allowing the script to show these user interface prompts. Now for the first scope is needed so that the script can actually read in this data from your Google Sheet. And then it needs a scope to actually write the data into this new sheet in your Google Sheet. So the data never leaves your Google workspace. The data is all the time in this specific sheet where you actually run the script. And what the script does, it reads in this data, it does a comparison, and then it writes the comparison result here into this sheet. And if this sheet called comparison sheet does not exist, the script also creates this sheet. And as I said at the start of the video, the data is not transferred anywhere outside of your Google workspace, and the data is not saved anywhere outside your Google workspace. All the data is read in by the script, and then it is written here into this comparison sheet.